I heard that, coach.
Hey, but the wrong person heard it. You heard it.
Hey, look, how am I the wrong person, man?
You don't play when you hear folks that you make folks put their money where their mouth is. That's one thing about you. You don't play that, man. You be like, look.
Hey, it ain't the money, it's the action where their mouth is, man.
That too.
No.
It's the
I put action towards mine.
That too. That's how it works.
Mm-hmm. My son tell you I live by that Drake song, Light Third Me Go, I take. I'm going to go take it.
Oh, snap.
Ain't no sitting around. Not here.
Snap. Coach, you thought you had a spectator on the call tonight, didn't you?
Nah, cause
you thought you had a bench warmer on the call tonight, didn't you?
Hey, you know, some folks all barking, no bite.
Oh, no, sir. No, I've been sitting around. I recently got a kidney pancreas transplant. So I've been sitting around 7 years because, you know, people don't want to touch you when you got like disabilities and medical issues because they think you are at risk. So it's like, once I got that, I've been up and running. Ain't no sitting down.
Okay. Well, this business, real estate business, I mean, honestly, you do have to put your money where your mouth is because you always got to put something out there to grab something. And you got to have that faith that once you put that out there, it's going to grab. You know, when I say put something out there to grab something, whether you're running an ad, whether you're paying for somebody to make your stuff look professional, whether you know, so many things that you can do to help your business be better and help you be more in front of everyone. The most important thing you can do is get a mentor or coach to help you, which is make you go on steroids because now you got to learn. You ain't got to have all those mistakes that everybody else made. You know, Joe started with a mentor. I started with a mentor. We all had mentors when we started. Now, sometime after we started. So I'm one of those hard-headed people I had to figure out for myself that it's stupid for me to do it by myself. And that's when I went and paid a millionaire to say, hey, teach me how to do what you're doing. Well, he's bigger than a millionaire. He's dang near billionaire. But, you know, teach me that. And I had to pay for a little money, give him a little money. And he gave me one of the worst lessons in the world. He gave me a bad deal. He wanted to work. He told me what to do, but he gave me something else. But everything he said was a fact. Everything he said was a fact. And I can honestly say that he told me how much money I was gonna get for the house, and he told me exactly where to go to bank and what to do. He told me all the steps, but still, he gave me one of the houses that had a whole bunch of plumbing problems. Ever since I hit that house, I've been dealing with plumbing issues.
Okay.
That wasn't fun.
I bet it wasn't.
Yeah, but I got a tenant in there doing a lease option now, so I ain't got to worry about that problem. That's their problem.
Oh, okay.
This is what we do. We pass the problem
on. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, look, Coach, man, you just got me pumped up, man.
No, not me. She got you pumped up.
You. I know we still waiting on folks, man, because we haven't hit 8 o'clock yet. But yeah, man, just from our call earlier, man, to know that my brother's in that club, man, it's just it's still an overwhelming feeling, man. So I thank you for your hard work, your consistency, you know, just continue to thrive and strive, man. And it's honestly, man, it's something that probably as a kid, when you say it,
picking me up, man. Thanks for reaching back. You know what I'm saying? You reach back.
Seriously, man. As a kid, when you said those things, it was probably far-fetched. You know, it was like, oh man, you ain't gonna do that. Oh, you know, even to yourself a little bit. Well, I know I'll speak for myself. But now to know that, boom, look, you're in that club and that number, man. It's just an overwhelming feeling to know where you're from, where you're at, and where you're still headed. So, man, I commend you for that. I salute you for that, brother. I do.
No, absolutely, bro. Appreciate it, man. At the end of the day, it's definitely a struggle. Because guess what? I got text messages today saying, "Hey, Daddy, you gonna buy me a car for my birthday?"
Oh, which one?
One turning 16 years old.
Ooh.
I'm like, bro, you just don't know. I've been in a hotel for since 13th of June. 13th of June, and what is it? It's gonna be the 13th of June again, a whole month, man. And then buying a house in Mississippi, buying a house in up here, buying and doing all the work on that other renovation I'm doing. Man, I'm like, bro, you asked me about a house right now, and I told like I knew it was gonna happen. I knew he was gonna ask that, and you know me, I'm not good at saying no, so I'm trying to figure out what flip I need to do, what I need to do. Because it just hit me at the wrong time with all the different money. I mean, it ain't like I can't afford it. It just right now, when I'm trying to remodel 3 or 4 houses at one time.
Yep. And then just took care of Unc too, not too long ago, did you?
Oh yeah, Unc take care of him, man. He got that brand new, he got that nice truck. He ain't brand new, 2011 or 10. But he over there working for it. That's why I'm trying to pull up, man. I just made a YouTube for what I just did, but I can't find it. I just called myself, emailed it to myself. Let me go to my Facebook page and see how I pull it up. I just did it. You talking about Burr. So I wanted to show y'all where we at with the house that had a hole in the roof and the ceiling and in the floor.
Right.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull it up, man. I don't know what I just created something on my phone before this. Oh, we got people in the waiting room, brother.
Hey, did you say a hole in the roof and a ceiling in the floor?
Brother, that baby, that's that baby right there. Hey, that's a real bird. That baby right there, baby. I like to say, man.
Hey, look, you don't want that house, man.
I already got it, man. I already started remodeling that whole thing.
Not with the ceiling in the floor, man. You don't want that one.
Bro, all right. That's the house I bought for the man that lost his mom, man. His mom died, and he was on hard times. He been begging me to buy his house, and he went down. And that's the house with the land. The land and the house alone is worth $30,000. I only paid $4,500 for both.
Wow.
Where is that at?
That's in Louisiana on Nicholson Street.
Okay, that's that property. Got it.
Yeah, he kept begging me, man. I had worked on a house right beside him that the burnout. There was Earl Street that burnt out. You went by Vivian Street. You never went by Earl, right?
No, just Vivian. No, I did go. Which one's across the street from the playground?
Yep, you did go by Earl. So the guy next door, that gutted that whole house out for me, Earl Street, when it burnt out. Okay. I paid him to gut the house out because he needed money then.
Gotcha.
So that's the blessing about the business when you can help people in need. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, man.
Is my phone cutting up? Hey, is my Zoom cutting up, brother?
No, you okay.
This thing say low system resources. And I'm trying to find where I just posted the pictures, man. I made a whole video just a while ago on my phone. I thought I posted to my Why Wait Be Great YouTube. I don't think it went through. And I just posted it to my Why Wait to Be Great. And something not going up. So, all right. Hey, that's enough about this foolishness about me. I ain't nobody.
Let's talk about it's all good, man. So you got the house in Mississippi that you're closing on, well, that you've already closed on. You have your house in out there in North Carolina that you're waiting to close on, hopefully this week. And then you got a couple of projects that you're waiting to working on to wrap it up. So how many projects you working on to finish out?
Oh, shoot you, dog. Don't put me on the spot like that, man. Hold on, bro.
Hey, it's all good. It's all good, man. Look, the call.
Hold on, man. Hold on. Let me do this. Let me share my screen right quick, bro.
Okay, go ahead.
Where's you know what? LT got too much going on, y'all. Jaron trying to get in. Let me admit him, man.
All right, I'll handle that part for you, Coach.
I'm trying to make my screen bigger. All right, can I move this on the changes on the video because it is? Boy, I'm telling y'all this. You do not have to be smart to be a real estate investor.
You don't. Well, why are you working on that, Coach, man? Let me give a couple praise reports here. Not just for myself, but other people too. I want to say that one, Derek, and Shanice, they closed out on the transaction. I think it was last week or the week before. I can't remember. They closed out on the transaction. They tag team on the deal. So super awesome. And, they're working on another one right now, tag teaming on one right now, on closing out another one. So I'm excited about that. Jaren and Shanice, they're, just, started working together on another opportunity as well. So I know Jaren went out and did some stuff for her today, which is super awesome, man. Just seeing how people are working together to help one another, support one another. So I'm extremely proud, of them, to be doing that. So yeah, that's awesome. To see those two, all these people, just working together, doing these things, and these are opportunities that they're finding on their own. And so I'm excited about that. And Jaren, I know I received a message from you about an hour ago. And so what we can do is we can follow up either sometime tomorrow, or, if time permits, we can discuss it tonight on the transaction that you're working on, so we can make sure that you're in the right place at the right time with the right people, so you can close that deal. So yep. So yeah, absolutely, man. Congratulations to everybody that's doing, some big things, some wonderful things, man. I appreciate you guys. Oh, and I'm excited to say, Grace, man. Hey, Grace been blowing me up, Coach. Like, hey, Coach, she's been blowing me up, like, to where I'm off on Sundays. Hey, I kind of disappear. Shoot, man. Hey, Grace had me on the phone last night. Hey, so she's taking off too. So I'm excited for the things that she's doing. I'm looking forward to just continue to watch everyone grow and continue to blossom. So include myself, including you too, Coach. So man, I appreciate all you guys.
Oh no, man, absolutely. Hands off to Jaren. To Shanice and to Derek, closing and making that money, making that moolah. Please get a picture. Please take a picture.
Yes, sir.
Take a picture with the check. Take a picture. Give Coach give Coach. Get Investing Now. Give Why Wait to Be Great. Give all them reviews out there. Make sure you you do those things, because at the end of the day, whenever it's your turn to be the coach and be the mentor, you're gonna want the people that's under you to hear the good news story through writing and through writing, through communication, written communication. So definitely hats off. Making a check is very important. I promise you, I'm gonna start scribing harder. My son just asked for a car, and I'm not good at saying no. I'm buying. I got so many transactions going on right now at one time, and like I said, this credit card bill has been ridiculous. I started going to my private bank accounts and starting wiring money to my account, just because I want to pay so much interest. I'm still,
man,
it's a certain type of way not to pay so much interest, but it is what it is.
Right.
However, most of this stuff going on my business expense, so it's really not a big deal. I just got a certain thing about, I don't like to see numbers too high. And I'm paying interest on loans. I'm paying interest on mortgages. I'm paying interest on credit cards. And I'm like, well, you know what? I can say the interest on the credit cards, just put the interest on the loans. So I just upped the loans. So, and then I try to figure out a way to close them out. Can y'all see my screen right now?
Yes, sir. We
It's
got
kind of small. I'm sorry. I don't know how to make it bigger right now. But I'm going to play this. waited so late for me. So now I got me. Now all right, I'm gonna pause it right there. So that's the transformation of a home that I blessed somebody with buying. It's a house on one side. It had a hole in the ceiling, a roof, the ceiling, and the floor. Rained in several years. It had boards all the way around it. And then on the right side of it is a big old lot. So I got a whole lot and then this house, and I got a big driveway in front of it. And the vision was to build a duplex. But with COVID-19 happening, of course, the cost of material, the cost of building, the cost of everything is ridiculous, ridiculous. So therefore, I stopped. You know, I didn't want to do a duplex. I do have an RV. Let me tell you, I do have an RV. I paid in 2017. I lived in an RV for a little while when I was active duty military. And I said, okay, then I can put a fence around the land, put the RV inside of it, and then I can put it on RV share. On RV share, somebody go and rent your RV, take it, drive it for a little while, use it, and then bring it back. And I'm gonna put a little code lock on there so they can unlock it, get the key, and do whatever they're gonna do. And I'll probably put a camera on there. So this is what happened. I had a young man that stayed next door to one of my rental properties. He did the work on one of my rental properties. He gutted it out, and he had some land that he bought a long time ago on a tax sale. After he bought it, years later, his mom got sick, his mom passed. He needed money to go ahead and pay off the funerals and pay off all the stuff. So he was willing to make a deal with me to get some money, right? The land, both the land by itself, period, is worth $30,000, right at $28,000. And I bought the land and the little house on it that was busted up for $4,500. So I can make my money back off of that one property, period. I can make my money back several times by either just borrowing against the land, using the land for collateral to buy other things. So that's why it didn't matter to me. And then I got depreciation, and when I bought it, you know, I had an expense. So on my taxes, I had $4,500 to write off because I bought land that, you know, I have to pay taxes on. I got to keep cut, and I got all this other stuff going on. So these are all expenses that I can carry on my taxes that help me out. So when I buy things, I don't look at just one avenue. I don't look at just one avenue. I look at like four. Excuse me. I look at four. Right? I looked at the fact that, hey, I can depreciate the land by buying it. Okay, my taxes go down, right? I got depreciation going on every year. I own it. I looked at the fact that, hey, I got expenses from it, so my taxes gonna help me out. Then let's go with a different one. I ain't gonna say that. I'm helping somebody out, which is the most important. Somebody's in need. Somebody need money very bad. They're going through something. I help them out. I didn't want that land. I didn't want that house. I didn't want the headache. I had to gut the house completely out, rip out everything, new plumbing, new electric, new everything, right? Which is not a problem because when I get a house, I like to know what I got. And if I want to keep it for 30 years, I'd rather put everything brand new in it anyway. Now I know what I have. I don't have to worry about what I don't have, right? The second thing is I also got cash flow now. I can cash flow. And once I rent that property out, I will cash flow. The fourth thing is I can use the land just for collateral. If I wanted to use the land to leverage it, to buy more stuff, that I could put up for collateral with the bank saying, here, go give me a secured loan against this land. So a secured loan means that the bank keep 20%, so 80% of $28,000, that's cash I can have in my pocket. And I only paid $4,500. So you subtract that $4,500 from that, and that's how much cash I just made off of that transaction. So I'm explaining this thoroughly to you all so you can see the big picture. You cannot go in this business looking at stuff at one angle. If so, you will go broke and you will be out of business in no time. You have to have several courses of actions afterwards. Luckily, I say courses of action because I'm active duty military, and I understand that you cannot have one with the enemy. So the enemy is, I want your money. So the money is the enemy right now until I grab it. When I grab it, I got my POWs. I got more money. I want to grab it and bring it in, and I want my money to go out there and make more money, right? In the military, when we go overseas, we don't go and kill people, guys. We don't want to go kill everybody. We want to go and take the enemy, bring them back to us, and we want to interrogate them and get more information and intel so we get more. We get more of the enemy. We can get more of the land. We can cover more grounds so that we can take over that area and control it. I'm using that same mentality in real estate. I want to take over. I want to get in there, take the money that I got in there, take that equity, take it, bring it back home, and let's talk about how we can go back and get more out of that house. Let's get cash flow. Let's get depreciation. Let's get amortization. Let's get all these other words that I can't spell if I didn't have a dictionary. and moving. Oh, I got my White Week Be Great. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me put my other advertisement up. Yeah, brother. What questions you got, man? I hope y'all seen the video. I'm sorry it was so small. Like I said, you ain't gotta be smart to do real estate. You just gotta be knowledgeable. You gotta understand. You gotta have that idea and that concept. So, I mean, we can open it for questions, man. If you got some hot that you want to give up, but me and you talked about BRRRR. We talked about BRRRR, and since you said that, it made me go create this PowerPoint right before this call. I just created that video.
Right. You know, Coach, let me ask you this here. With the rise in interest rates, with the uncertainty of the market, with the potential threat of a recession looming, how do you view and real estate right now? How do you feel about real estate right now? And what are you like really gearing up for and preparing yourself for over the next, let's just say, 6 to 12 months?
So I'm going to answer that loaded question that you just asked me. You touched a lot of things. I will tell you this, how I feel about real estate. I got a phone call this morning from a soldier that's in San Antonio, Texas. I told him I'm up here homeless right now. I'm staying in a hotel, waiting for me to close on my house because I'm supposed to close since Friday, right? And he said, "Man, you're buying a house in this economy? You're buying a house? I thought you was a real estate man." I said, I busted out laughing. I said, "Bro, yeah, I'm buying a house in this economy. I'm gonna buy as many houses as I can in this company. Because when everybody is scared, that's when you buy. If everybody's buying, that's when you don't buy." So I said, "Guy, I got a house with $5,000 worth of equity in it. Everybody else paying $30,000 to $40,000 over appraised price. Over appraised, not just the cost, appraised price. So they got the house listed for $200,000, people paying $250,000. So how I feel about right now, I feel like if everybody else is scared, that's when you buy. When everybody else is going to put their tail between their legs and playing yellow and they playing coward, then that's when you buy, because that's the opportunity out there for you to win. So my ideal is you just got to be savvy. You got to partner up with somebody smarter than you, and you got to learn from them so that you won't be out there being a dummy, right? A dummy going out there making mistakes, because at the end of the day, that's what we are until we figure it out. Right.
So do you recommend that we buy like what price point are you recommending that we buy at market value, above market value, like some of the other people are doing out there? What would you type of advice would you offer to people that are just not sure what to do?
Yeah, don't buy above. Do not. I mean, I don't like telling folks what to do, but if you do go buy above, you're putting yourself in a point where you will be in a hole. You make money when you buy. You don't make money when you sell. You make money when you buy. You have to buy it at the right price. In this business, you have to buy things at a wholesale rate. Now, do you have to be patient and do you have to be strategic to get it like that? Yes. You can't just go out there and put a deal down and say, "Oh, I'm gonna buy this house and I'm gonna get this house and I'm gonna do this." You can't get it like that. You gotta be patient, you gotta be strategic, and you gotta know what you're buying before you buy it. So you definitely gotta buy it at a rate that is at least right at appraised and below, right? In this market right now, because if you buy it at appraised, you're still putting yourself in hot water. I mean, by far, you're putting yourself in hot water by buying at an appraised price. But we don't know what's going to happen in the future, how much stuff is going to go up or down, right? We don't know. We know if you buy, is gonna go up for the first 3 years, right? For the first 3 years. And if you don't plan on getting rid of it, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Me personally, I want to get it at a below appraised price for sure. Below appraised price. If you can get it below appraised price and you got the patience to wait and the strategic and the knowledge to be able to understand how to get it that way, then they ain't gonna do it. They ain't gonna do it. I definitely would keep buying in the market, but I would not overpay for a house. I would not me personally.
Got it. And okay. I like what you're sharing. What you're saying. And so, whenever Coach mentioned, appraised value. Coach, are you speaking about the as is appraised value, or are you speaking about the after repair appraised value? But what exactly are you, touching on right there?
So it's kind of funny right now, this market, because everybody's market is different in every state and every city. I mean, honestly, as you buying houses right here in South Carolina, you buying a house as is, period.
Right.
I'm by a military base, everybody moving, everybody PCS time. This is the time when people are transitioning, they selling the house as is. So when we say as is and appraised value, I really honestly can say in your market, if the house just value for this amount, that's what you got to buy it for. You can't be looking for a hell of a deal if you're impatient. Now, if you got patience, you can get a great deal. You can get it under the ARV or the appraised, but appraisals changing on a daily basis. Because if a house sale for $50,000 over, all them comps just change the next day. So I really can't answer that. I can tell you this: once you do your due diligence and find out how much that house value based off of that day, you don't need to pay no more than you shouldn't pay that much for it. You shouldn't pay what it value. You should try and get it below it. But at the max, only pay that much if you're impatient.
Right. Okay. I like it, Coach. This is some really great, valuable information. And here's the thing that if you don't mind, I'll piggyback on really quick. Is that so? Whenever I'm going out and I'm like personally buying and acquiring a property. So for me, it's anyone that knows how to calculate, how to come up with what your purchase price should be on the property, utilizing that formula. If you don't know that formula, you definitely should be getting on Coach's T calendar. You definitely should be getting on Coach's T calendar, because that formula there is it's basics. It's 101, real estate investing 101. So, but basically, whenever I go out personally and I want to get a property for myself, my offers start at 60% LTV, right? The formula, the normal formula teaches and coaches us, hey, look, we should go out at 70% LTV. But because I'm very, very aggressive and I want to hit a run every single time, hey, I'm shooting for 60%. Now, for the ones that I can't achieve 60%, hey, those are ones that I partner up with other people and I wholesale off, right? Those that, hey, I'm not interested in. As far as retaining for myself. So I'm out here, I'm doing things at 60% LTV. So, and I like to get what I call highway robbery. I like, be considered Bonnie and Clyde. Like, hey, whenever I get deals under contract, I want to go basically rob the bank. I want my lenders hitting me up saying, Joe, I can't believe you got this deal. Well, believe it, mother sucker, because I'm coming back with more, but because, that's just how I go about this. So let me give you an example of a deal today, Coach, that I got under contract. So a little bit about the property. They were selling the properties on the market for $220,000. Okay, look, we can do that. 220. I said, okay, look, I want to do this. I want to buy this house. I negotiated with the sellers all the way down to 190,000, 30,000 below what their asking price is, right? So now, and let me keep going, 30,000 below their offer price. So 190. The ARV on this property is $415,000. Coach, in order for me to achieve the ARV on this property, I'm going to invest less than $50,000 on this deal. Less than 50. So if you do the math, you know, 190 plus $50,000. I'm all in. What is that? $240,000. So $240,000. The property is worth $415,000. So that's what I call a highway robbery. A highway robbery. Now, here's the thing. Because whenever you become a savvy investor, you understand this. Although the property will appraise for that amount, could I actually sell that property for that amount? And in this case here, I can't. The house is larger than every other property in that area. It has three more bedrooms than every other property in that area. And once I finish the renovations, it will have 2.5 more bathrooms than every property in that area. So what happens is I built this property will be built to where it's like, it's just, I mean, it's just a massive house. So you're probably wondering, well, why on earth would I do all that? Because I always got a trick up my sleeve. And so once I actually close on this transaction and get it ready, I'll come back and I'll share with you guys what that trick up my sleeve is. But that just goes to show you how, you know, you can invest in real estate and you can create wealth. Because in that scenario there, you know, that's $130,000 of equity. So what can I do with that $130,000? I can go out, I can actually pull a HELOC, you know, on that, and I can take that money and go invest in other properties. I could take that money and put it in my pocket. You know, so many different things that you can do. I can take a vacation. Coach, we can buy your son's truck with that. So many different things. But, you know, from finding opportunities like that, you know, hey, you're able to build wealth. And what the ultimate goal is, if you're going to retain the property, you want to build a very strong cash flow as well. So that's just one deal. Coach, I'm out of my mind right now. I have two properties in Chicago under contract, one property in San Antonio under contract, one property in Louisiana I'll be closing this week. And I'm still looking for another one or two, you know, but on my end, it's like, hey, look, all right, once I get 3 in Chicago going, the one in San Antonio, the one in Louisiana, hey, I won't buy anything until next month, unless I can't help myself, you know. But this is just to show with you guys is that, hey, if you learn the system, you follow the process, you know, you can go out and duplicate these exact same strategies for yourself, exact same strategies. So when Coach mentioned that, yes, it's a lot happening right now in the economy. It's a lot happening and a lot of uncertainty with, you know, what's going to take place in the US. But if you can purchase, you know, properly, protect yourself to where, hey, look, you're doing things more aggressively, like 60%, you know, and you're not doing things at 70%. You know, and so when you're doing that, if it's a buy and hold, you're doing the bird like Coach does. Hey, instead of you refinancing out 75% of the value of the property, now you may only have to refinance out 65% of the property. So you can keep your mortgage rate low because of the high interest rate, and you can still have your rents high so you can cash flow the way you need to and want to. So it's just knowing the basic numbers, how to analyze, how to find, and most importantly, hey, look, who can you go to get support and advice? You know, so you can go out and do these things. So, Coach, I'm fired up with, you know, I hate what's taking place in the economy, but every like mentor I've ever had, those that are wealthy that I follow right now, they all say gear up, because this is where the great wealth gaps happen. You know, this is where the great wealth gaps happen. When you have the country in you know, just going through turmoil, you have so much uncertainty. Those that can like really straddle the wave, they're able to create some true legacy wealth. They keep investing. They really keep investing. And so that's exactly what my plan is, to continue to invest, you know, in myself, with others, and, you know, just grow as much as I possibly can, you know, And I'm still picking up properties for free, still doing that. Going back and forth with a notary right now, who's going out to meet the seller to get the deed signed. And so this is a whole nother property, going out to get a deed signed. I have, 10 strong leads in my pipeline right now to where, hey, I'm calling them, 5-6 times a day. My next step is actually door knocking because they're fantastic leads. So I'm still doing that. And so, yeah, hey, I'm still building out my portfolio here. I'm trying to increase my household income by an additional $3,000 a month by the end of this year. Now, we're saying 3,000 may not be that much. Well, you're absolutely right. It's not that much. But whenever I can turn over and pull the covers up on the first, and I know I got $3,000 more coming into my household if I don't get out of bed, it's a great feeling, But for me, I want to continue to work, and I want to continue to pour into others to where you guys are doing this here. You guys are doing this. So, Coach, me personally, I'm not sure what the market is going to do. How high interest rates are going to go and, all these things. But, I'm purchasing, being very aggressive when I purchase to where, I can have my renovations where it needs to be. I can refinance out very limited amount of the value of the property because of the purchase of the home. And I can get the property rented out if it's not a flip. I don't think me personally, I will be doing many flips over the next 6 months, just due to the market, how it's going crazy right now, unless I just hit a home run. Sometimes you may just hit a home run. You buy something dirt cheap and, you put, a couple $1,000s in it and you can sell it below market and still make, $50,000-$60,000. I'll take those deals for sure. Absolutely will take those deals. Brother. So yeah, so that's where I'm at personally on the market right now.
Oh, man, I mean, you gave out a lot of information. You have folks understand that you can still make money in this market. Guys, let me tell you a secret that's really not a secret. Kia was some regular cars in 1999 and 2000. Yep. But in 2008, when the economy went to hell, Kia was the only one that were pushing out their business and was investing in their business. And now Kia got the Genesis that costs just as much as the freaking other expensive Toyotas and Land Rovers and all kinds of stuff. They got $70,000 vehicles that's Kia. It's because they believe in what they have and they believe in themselves and they made it happen. All I need y'all to have faith in yourself. It's going to be hard. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be up and down. But I'd rather try and make it than not try at all. Because if you don't try, you're going to get the same result over and over again. But if you do try, you learn from your mistakes and you get better. And if you try with a coach, you don't make as many mistakes. You make mistakes when you try with a coach because you'll try it your way. That's why you got pro athletes still making mistakes. They got a head coach that's great, but they still want to do it their way. So you're the same way. You're going to want to do it your way, but you got wise counseling before you go do it your way. And with that wise counseling, you're going to move faster, stronger, and quicker because you got somebody behind you. Now, will you get rich overnight? No. You've been poor all your life. Why you gonna get rich overnight? I mean, broke or, less fortunate, whatever you want to call it, whatever term you want to say. And I'm pretty blunt. But at the end of the day, through your actions is how you grow. And through your actions is how your financial growth. When you was in high school, elementary school, and middle school, your report card determined your value. When you adult, Robert Kiyosaki teach you this, your financial statement determine your value. It's not about being rich. It's not about being filthy rich. It's about serving so many people and doing so great at what you do, you get paid the value you're worth and your financial statement grow as a byproduct. It don't grow because you want to be rich. It grow because you're busting your chops trying to help as many people out of their problem. You're trying to solve problems. I'm an officer in the military. I get paid to solve problems. Enlisted soldiers get paid to do. I get paid to see what's going on and figure out how can it be done faster, quicker, and better, and then empower the enlisted soldiers to do those things to make it go. In this business, you have to find people with problems. They don't know what to do. They have issues. If you do 5 transactions and they only did 1, you're smarter than 4 times. You're 4 times smarter than them because they only did 1 time. You did 4 transactions. That's how you get superpowers inside of real estate, because you do the same thing over and over again so much that you're smarter than the person you're talking to. And if you hang around people smarter than you, now you're a freaking superstar and you got superpower, because now you in the midst of people. You're not the smartest person in the room, right? You're the dumbest person in the room. And when you're the dumbest person in the room, you actually the smartest person in the room, because you can get all this knowledge quicker, faster, and you can move faster. And if the word dumb is hurt your feelings, real estate ain't for you. Real estate ain't for you. If your feelings are worried about what people say, real estate ain't for you, because people will cuss you out on the phone to you that's inappropriate. And if you take that to heart, you're selfish and you're self-centered. You're selfish and self-centered because you worry about you and you're not worried about them. You worry about you and you're not worried about them. Because if you worry about them, you don't care about what they say. You're trying to help them. If a person drowning in water and they drowning, do you care about them cussing and fussing and fighting and talking about you? You're trying to save that person. A lot of people is drowning right now. They in pre-foreclosure, they're in foreclosure. They're paying taxes on several houses, and they live in one house, but they're paying tax on all these houses. Their parents done passed, their cousin done passed, their loved one done passed. That house is over there collecting all kind of tax problems. Their yard is growing up, trees are growing up. You got folks over there destroying people's properties, and they can't get to it because they live out of town. You got so many problems, it's ridiculous. They got liens on their house, and they need help getting out of their house. They need help with somebody like you that's knowledgeable, that don't mind helping them. Can't be a selfish person in this business. You got to be like willing to help, because that's what you're doing. You're helping. You're actually helping. Zig Ziglar said it best. In order to get what you want, you got to help as many people get what they want.
Yes, sir.
Zig Ziglar. Jim Rome said it best. You got to over-deliver when you deliver so you can pay it forward. You got to over-deliver when you deliver so you can pay it forward. That's my words. That made my quote. But he said basically, after you sell, you keep selling. Like after you help somebody and you close a deal, every so many months you keep checking on them. You keep talking to them. You tell them about the market. You tell them about what's going on. You tell them what's going on. When I bought that house that burned out on Vivian Street, this older lady, her husband passed, the house was in her name. She didn't know what to do. She was paying taxes, cutting out yard, and like, I need to buy a new house and I don't know what to do. I came and I saved her. I came and bought it from her. House on fire. Only one room caught on fire, but guess what? If one room catch on fire, you got to rip everything out. You got to rip all the electric out. And if you rip all the electric out, that means you got to cut all the walls to get to the electric. If you cut all the walls, you might well cut the bottom wall. Why you cut half? Why you half do it, right? But I saved it. And now this lady know what to do. She go to her house, and all she wanted was furniture for her new house. Furniture for her new house that she got from insurance. I was willing to pay a credit card, use one of my credit card with 0% interest to buy the furniture for her house. And now I would have had an 18-month loan. However, they never did recession. Recession is when her husband died, the house was in her husband's name. They was married. In order for her to get the house in her name and to sell me the house, we had to do a recession, right? So you live and you learn. That's why I say you got to take steps. You got to take steps. You got to take steps. Once you take one step, you're going to find out all these different branches. It's like a tree. You start out with one step and then branches just go out. Boom, 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 boom. All these decisions to make. But you learn from the experience. And once you learn a lesson from the experience, you don't forget it. I hope. You write it down, you document it, you keep that memory. And now you're smarter than the next person you talk to because you got all this experience based off of that situation. And then you'll go in that situation with all this knowledge, and now you know stuff that they don't know. And now you're teaching real estate agents. Now you're helping out lawyers. Because lawyers sometimes only deal with certain type of people. And then all of a sudden you walk in there and you teach them something new. I teach lawyers all the time because I do stuff creatively and awkward. And they say, you know how to make stuff hard. No, I know how to make stuff profitable. Profitable. That's the goal. I got to get a profit out of this. So if I could buy a house, will you use my credit card to buy furniture? Absolutely, I am. 0% interest for 18 months. That's an interest-free loan. Yes. So Coach just told y'all his strategy, 0.6%. He just gave you a whole ARV thing, 0.6%. You can pull it off. He's aggressive because he's been doing this for quite a while. That's real aggressive, but he's doing it. If he can do it, you can do it better. And because you in his group, and because you know him, now you got a resource to figure out how you're doing it. And now you just got to believe in yourself when you do it, work at it, and achieve. Believe, work, achieve. Believe, work, achieve. And that's it. That's how it works. So, Coach, man, awesome night, man. And it's 9:42, man. We said a lot, bro. We gave these folks a lot of information. I put in that 15-minute coaching call. Anybody on this call that's new, you want to get a free coaching call for to help you find out what you're trying to do and what you're trying to go and try and get your own path. Hey, that's the link right there. Click on it. Tomorrow, man, I got Latia boyfriend gonna be on the call on Facebook. Why Wait to Be Great community. He gonna be talking about insurance, how you use insurance to build your own bank, how you use whole life insurance to buy properties, how you use a whole life insurance to do annuities, how you do whole life insurance to pay off all your properties. So if you die, then guess what? Now the property's all paid off. Now you left your family with house free and clear. So he's teaching some strategies on that. You know, both of us sold life insurance, but I like somebody else to say it for themselves. I just do a little teaser out there that you need to listen to it. So Why Wait to Be Great Facebook community, Tuesday, 9 o'clock, same time. We're going to have that class. I did go ahead and set up everything with Meta and Zoom work right. Bro, I'm fired up, man. I'm happy to join the club. I can't wait to match you or either surpass you. I doubt if I can surpass you because you on steroids, man. You on steroids. Nah. But you know what? I'd be like 50 Cent. I'd rather die trying.
No, man. Look, it's teamwork, man. It's teamwork. You know, one of these days we'll get smart and we'll learn, man. We combine and boom, bottom will fall out, man.
We get smart, huh?
Yeah. One of these days we'll get smart. We'll get smart.
I've been begging you to join me. I said, let's do superpowers. You can be Batman. I'll be Robin. Shit.
No, sir.
Just to be at the heel of your boots.
No. But send me out. Send me out. I need to get busy, man. Send me out. No, it's great information. I appreciate everything you've shared. You know, I just want you guys to know, look, you don't have to be afraid, you know, with so much uncertainty that's taking place about you know, because you look on YouTube, you look on the articles everywhere. Oh no, the housing market is crashing. Don't buy. Everyone that bought in 2008 when the market crashed, oh my gosh, they're happy they did. You know, everyone that did, they're so happy they did. So all you need is the right group, the right mentors, the right environment to be around. Jackpot, you know, jackpot. So guys, I want to, you know, just you guys stay encouraged. Then too, hey, I do, you know, I always want to drop this bomb out there, Coach. Man, I'm helping people get this business cash, man, to start their business. Man. Hey, I just thank God that I've learned the things that I've learned. You know, I thank God I've learned the things that I've learned. And I'm looking forward to learn the things that I haven't yet. You know, that's whenever the excitement truly happens for me. It's whenever I'm learning things I haven't learned yet. You know, because man, hey, I'm out here killing this thing, man. I'm out here killing it, making a true difference in my own personal life and all those others that follow and choose to connect with me and with us. So I'm just truly grateful for everyone. It's because of them. It's truly because of them, consistently challenging me. Hey, I'm able to go above and beyond and continue to over deliver and under promise. So that's what I'm excited about. That's what I'm excited about right there, right there, right there. So, man, look, let's continue, man, to support each other, support everyone that's working with this, man. Let's all go out here and do some great things. I know we like to open it up for Q&A. So if anyone has any questions, any things that they would like to add, now would be a perfect opportunity to do so. Perfect opportunity to do so. While they're still, debating that, thinking about that, hey, if you guys are on social media right now, you can link up with me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. It's just Coach Joe, Coach with a K. You can find me on there, and you can message me directly there. You can follow me there. I'll also start dropping more content, especially on YouTube. I'm excited with what's taking place on YouTube, extremely excited. So you guys can link up with me on there. I have tons of content out there that you guys can watch, on the creative side of things, how I'm doing things. Coach, I have the hey, how to sub to a pre-foreclosure. So I've got that presentation together. It's man, I'm fired up to be able to present that and share that with the group, with the mentees, because it's step by step, exactly what I do, how I do it, where I go, why I go this route, and and how I'm able to have these conversations and ultimately get the things that I want at the end of the transaction. So I'm pumped up about that. So is Jaron still on the call? Hey, I can answer your question now, Jaron. Let's see here. Let me see. Yep. Hey, are you in a position where you can actually speak? If so, let me know. Yep, I did. And I just got an email said, "Hey, where's my operating room?" I got you. I'm working on that right now. Thanks for bringing that up. So yeah, I guess Jaron may not be in a position where he can actually speak right now, but if anyone else has anything that they would like to add, any questions, concerns, anything like that, now will be the perfect time. If not, Coach, hey, the floor is yours. We'll conclude for the night. We'll do it. Let's see here.
I'm gonna ask Kristen to see what she learned tonight.
Okay.
Yes, I'm.
All right. Yeah. All right. Wait a minute. Did she mute? Did she mute and go back?
Yeah. I have to unmute her again.
Unmute. Am I unmuted?
Yes. All right, we hear you now.
You're good.
Okay. So as far as obtaining a coach, how do I go about? Like I said, I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. How do I get one that's near me so I could link up?
So when you say link up, how are you trying to link up?
Right. I'm more like hands-on, face-to-face type. I learn more that way than computers and everything. I'm that type of learner. I need to be like face, hands, touch, just link up.
Okay. So, Coach, you want me to take that?
You better, because you know me, I'm crazy.
So I'll tell you this here. I'm going to answer. One, you can do the exact same way you found us. Okay. This group. You can do the exact same thing. Look for local groups. Exact same thing on just utilizing the different social media platforms to find local like mentors and coaches. All right. So now let me provide some insight on selecting your coach and your mentorship in your group. So it's just like dating. All right. So you have to make sure that whoever that or whatever group that you join, that that they're going to be able to give you the attention that you actually need to go out and be successful. All right. No matter how big they are, how small they are, you will not be successful without the attention. Okay. And the support. And this isn't a knock at anyone. This is just what we need as as people. We need attention and support. So make sure that you're able to get that. Now, and here's the thing, you can get that virtually, or you can get that, in person. What I would encourage you to do is to get on coach's calendar, spend some time with him, 20, 15, 20 minutes, ask him a couple of questions that, hey, what should you be asking mentors, and how you can actually find them, things like that. Then also ask him, hey, well, coach, what exactly do you have to offer? Exactly. What do you have to offer? How could you help me, someone that, my learning ability, and I'm better, I'm more successful when I can reach out and touch someone. How would you be able to, serve me and assist me on, my real estate investing career and path? So ask that question. And so, and then, hey, ask other people questions that are local. And if you can, you go with the one that's going to best be able to serve you and that you're going to be most connected with.
Okay.
That's it. That's right. So good deal. And I already know which one that is, but hey, I want you to go out and do it, non-biased.
Okay.
Non-biased. But I'll say, hey, I'm like MJ. Shoot, hey, look, I'm like Jordan in the fourth, coach. We like MJ in the fourth. We come through in the clutch, baby. We come through in the clutch. So, but no, we're excited. And Jaron, I saw your message. Okay, so we'll just speak tomorrow. You can give me a call anytime tomorrow after, let's say 10 a.m. Central Standard. So 11 after 11 p.m. your time. You can give me a shout. So cool, and we can have that discussion. So yeah, man, and yeah. So Jaron, coach, is working on his first sub too right now, and running into a little. A little hurdle, which we all do. And so, but thankfully, hey, look, he has the coach. He got the Coach J on his speed dial, where we're gonna get him over that and get him to the closing table where he can own his home. So I'm fired up to help him do that. Yep.
Subject two is definitely one of those ones.
Man, look at here. Hey, if I showed you sub 2 numbers, you would think I was lying.
I mean, subject 2 is definitely the way to go.
Oh man, for sure. It's creative financing. Once you can get an understanding of the concept of creative financing, it's so many ways you can do things. So many ways you can do things. We don't even have time to get into it, but
that's a whole other class, bro. That's another night. Man,
look, how I am with that, man. I can get carried away with that.
I mean, you should. I mean, after this transaction I did the last time, I mean, all the ones were sweet. Every last one I did. I can't believe I bought a house for $10. You know what I'm saying? That's all I gave a girl, $10, period. But, on the tail end, I had to spend some money. But on the tail end, I spent some money. But on the front end, all I got it for $10. So that was very
right.
But nah, man, that's a whole conversation for another class, another night, and an upgrade on the people that's in the course.
Right. Man, I want to be
I think you a lot of great information. I tried to share real life stuff and give a visual aid on a project that we got going on in Shreveport. I did try and give them some thoughts on how that project could go so many different ways. I didn't even have to do nothing to that house. Like you said, I could have ran away from it, but my desire to help the next person was more stronger than me worried about the project. And with the cost of wood and the cost of material and the cost of labor going up, I'm definitely not going to be able to make as much money as I would have made if not. But of course, I bought my uncle a truck. 2 years? Well, last year. Yeah. So he owed me. So he's indebted to me because I bought him the truck. So, that's all he wanted. He said, I'm 60 years old, nephew. If you buy me a truck, you made my life worth living.
Right.
So that was my payment, man. I haven't paid my own consents. He paid the people that work for him, but he gonna supersede and over supersede every house and every property, and he's still going to do maintenance on all my other properties. And I don't pay him nothing for that. I mean, if he, birthdays and Christmas, I do give him money. But as far as him asking me for money, I just give money when I want to, just because I want to. But I blessed him with a truck that was very nice, and that's what he wanted. He wanted a truck very nice. And fortunately, I retired my mom through real estate. I told my mom, don't go back to work, don't deal with them people, be my property manager, mama, and I'll pay you each month for that. Whatever they're paying you, I'll pay you. I mean, that's the benefits of this business. That's the benefit.
Man, retired my mama.
That's it. I mean, I again, not selfish. I'm selfless. Take less out of me and give to everybody else. And because of this business, I'm able to do it. So I'm telling y'all, you can change so much in your life if you're willing to trust yourself and take the risk of knowing that you can. At least you know you can't if you try. Don't say you can't do it by words. Try it. Like my pastor used to say when he was alive. Try my Jesus, and you may like him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So just try this strategy. You may like it. Not my Jesus. Try this strategy. You may like it. I mean, that's all I got. Man, I'm over here looking for these non-disclosures, brother. God doggone it. I worked so hard last night at 4:00 in the morning.
What kind of non-disclosure you need?
No, I got them. I was trying to upload them on Google so that I can go on my other computer and I can script them and put it on Adobe and then put them links on there so I can put them in DocuSign so I can start sending them out. But I got it. They right here in my face. I just try to find a slick way to move them over without moving them over the other way. It'll be all right. I'll email them to myself.
Gotcha.
All right, no other questions. Christian, the only one that I unmuted personally, and nobody else have any questions. All these people on this call, and y'all don't got any questions.
Hey, well, Coach, shucks, man. I appreciate it. As you can see, man, I'm over here submitting offers because I got investors beating down my door because of, they understand the opportunity that's, in front of us. So I'm like getting hammered every single day, to where, from our conversation that we had this morning, I'm sitting here, I'm getting nervous. I'm like, shucks, man, I got to deliver. People are counting on me, to come out and to help them spend their money. And let me say, invest their money. And so, hey, I'm just like, shucks, I got to get going. So I'm thankful for them, and just got to keep working. Keep working it. So I'm working on this right now.
Now 2020. Yeah, it's already on YouTube. We live screening on YouTube.
Gotcha. So man, I'm pumped up about it.
And it's on YouTube.
What'd you say?
I was just telling a person that what it was, Marlicia. I think I pronounce her name, but I was telling her that she can go to YouTube and get that. Hey, look, I have not seen my keep going off. I haven't seen my calendar going off. I don't hear y'all beating my calendar. So go to that 15 minutes. Let's do a free coaching call. Let's see. If you decide that you want to do more, then that's fine. But if you decide that you want to keep doing the same thing over and over again, then that's fine too.
Right.
Whatever you decide is your decision. So I just made that link a little bit closer.
Okay. Cool.
Thank you, Felicia, for getting on my schedule. Thank you, Christian, for getting on my schedule. Marlicia, I guess I can't talk. Miss Dyer. All right, and Missy. So thank y'all for getting on my schedule. I just heard my phone beeping, so I know that people get on my. That's what I'm talking about. People get on the schedule. So go ahead and click that link and go ahead and make it happen so that we can have a conversation at least at the minimum. 15 minutes to 20 minutes, all I got for you. And then we're gonna keep it moving.
Yes. Okay, good deal. Hey, I want to Grace. Hey, you send me an email. I want you to know that I'm sending over that document for you right now. So that'll be in your inbox here in just a couple seconds. And yes, I'm still in Texas till, heck, I don't even know. My schedule is a little weird, but I do know next week, I think next week I'm out of state for several days. It's looking like it's going to be Monday through Wednesday, or potentially Tuesday through Thursday. Who knows? Yeah, I'm sure, man, that the airlines get mad at me for keep booking and canceling, booking and canceling, booking and canceling. So, but it's, hey, look, they're paid, so I just give me my credit so we can move on. So we can move on. So, but you'll have that document here in just a second. Boom, attached. And if you need anything, you can ask me now, or you can just reach out to me later tomorrow. Okay. Perfect. Oh, I'm not sure. I muted you if you did, but if not, no worries at all. All right, Coach. Well, shucks, man. I appreciate you, Coach, for the night. Hey, look, we started on time, able to end on time. So, hey, I appreciate everyone, and looking forward to spending some time with you guys on next week. Deuces.